Hello again, folks. Well, I didn't think I'd be doing a clip this soon, but I thought I would because, well, yeah, I've had a bit of a disaster really. Yeah, we've had quite a lot of hot weather just recently, haven't we? I'll pull back a bit, and as you can see, I've got quite a lot of windows in this room, and I'm very grateful to the wife that she's let me take this room over as a model room, and I'm not saying it's small because I'm very grateful for it, but it gets incredibly warm in here, and I've had a bit of a disaster with the Emmet layout. Before I show you that, let's talk about one step forward and one step back. Coming over to the Lighthouse here is Dogfish Bay, for those of you not seen it before. I'll move up, and not the best time probably there, but you finally see, yeah, got the Lighthouse working. Yeah, pleased with that. Little weather vane on the top, and yeah, quite pleased with that. So it took me, the Lighthouse, if anybody has been following me, the Lighthouse was the first thing that I attempted, and it's probably the last thing to get finished, as I say, if we ever do finish these models. But I thought I would have problems with this track here. If I was going to have problems with anything, I thought it would be this, because as you can see, I've not got a huge amount of spaces in it. It's only every other one that's got copper sleepers in it, and I thought that would buckle. Well, I didn't think it was going to buckle, but if anyone was going to have problems with, I thought that would be it. But no, that's working great. You can probably hear the trains running in the background, and we'll get round to that. I'll sweep round. Now, what I've done is the piece I've shown you up to now, to there, yeah, I'm really happy with that. And I'm quite happy with this piece round here. But I've added a new section in, and I'm not happy with it. And there's a train going round now. That's the only train that will work on this this piece. Sorry about the Star Wars figures in the background there, or whatever they are. Not Star Wars, Star Trek. Usually pull the curtains. But yeah, now the new signal box. That's okay. Happy with that. The little blue building there. Happy with that. Train's just kicking off. The train you see going past there, I've got that on just one line and a reverse unit. Because it was an Emmet layout, I really wanted to get quite a bit of movement, and so that's what that's doing there. I'm going to pull back because I can hear that the other train's not working, so I'm just going to flick that while you, with my other hand. That's it. Right, there's this section here. Just doesn't look right. Not happy with it. Take no notice of the Aladdin figures there. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, but they're just, I don't know. Yeah, whether I've just got despondent with this piece, or I don't know what it is. I did this piece really because there's a bathing hut there, and yeah, you know, you guys that know about Emmet, I wanted to have a little diver coming out of there. Now, I don't think that's going to happen now, and I have got plans. I shall make a bigger one. You guys remember Action Man, or that type of doll? I'm going to make one that size because I've actually managed to pick up a French made model with a Victorian swimsuit, so that will go great with that little one. There's that train there, it's just stopped. I think I get that a little bit too near the buffers there. This is the boat train. Obviously, I think you've seen that working. But anyway, as I say, yeah, this whole bit there is a half built building there. The idea is that carriage there. A train was going to come out of that, engine, sorry, was going to come out of there, sweep round here and stop just about there where the brake van was. So that would give some interest on the right hand side of the layout. Sorry, I hope this is not going too quickly. Don't want to bore you guys, but yeah, that train finishes there, engine finishes there, goes round to the station. Anyway, this is the bit. Now this engine that's gone past there will work on it fine. I've got Witch's Hollow. The Witch is not flying at the moment. I think if you can see it on the other one, other videos I did, which is there attached to an engine. But why do I do this? I've been making model layouts for a long time, and I still sometimes get cross myself because I still make the same mistakes. Look, the only piece of track that I haven't, sorry, stopped again, just going to give it a little nudge. The only piece of track that I haven't ballasted very well is the piece that's the hardest to get to. And this is the coolest part of the room. And I don't know whether you can see, but if I go into there, yeah, if you go 1-2 sleepers up from the bottom, the track's buckled there. And all of my Emett stock, apart from that one, apart from this engine that's coming around now, derail there. Whoa, yeah, and you can see that one gets by the skin of its teeth. The sleeper's broken. My bad rail laying. Yeah, I'm going to have to pay the price. But I am not overly happy with Witch's Hollow. If I'm honest, I think Smuggler's Reach I could have done better with. I think you know what's coming here. And this pier section over here, yeah, not thrilled with that either. So, you can hear the train stopped again. I've got a sticky point, amongst other things. So, I'm going to, everything to the right of where I'm stopping now, I think I'm going to bin. And I'm going to start from the right hand side of that signal box, and I'm literally just going to go into the corner and yeah, try and do it more in keeping with this section here. And this section here, I am really proud of this section. That little piece there, I think that's great, instantly recognisable if you know about Emmet. And the Lighthouse, lovely. Here's this sticky point, I'll show you. I'm going to have what they call this, the hand of God coming in. Don't know what's wrong with this, but I'll flick that over and straight away off it goes again. But that's why I've done this clip, because you're probably not going to see this layout running for a while. Although to be fair, it doesn't take me long to get the track down. Now I can get back in here if we get some more reasonable weather. Yeah, we all make mistakes, but if you're not happy with these things, you've got to put them right, haven't you? And I just think that, or I hope, I can do better than this section. It looked great in the cartoon. I thought, yeah, that'll do, and yeah, I just don't like it. So, folks, there's my disaster, or that's not much of a disaster, is it? We make mistakes. Let's hope the work that I do, I just look again on that point. Let's hope the work that I do is better. Anyway, I thought this would be the last time that you guys will probably see this Emmet layout working in this. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask in this setup, and yeah, I'm going to start dismantling it. Anyway, this is probably the worst clip I've ever done, and probably not overly interesting, but for the guys of you that like Emmet, I thought I'd just show you it running one more time before we bin and remove a few pieces. Happy modelling, everyone.